welcome to Bowl Talk. Lingam bowls, guys. Let's talk about Lingam bowls. So, they come in all shapes and sizes, all different types. So basically, they're called a Lingam bowl because of this protuberance in the bottom. It represents the male element in the bowl. So the bowl, as we all know, it represents the female principle. It's the womb, okay? So you've got this protuberance here, the Shiva Lingam, which represents the male element. So the two together, male and female, produce positivity, okay? So when you play a Lingam bowl, it's more significant than playing just a feminine bowl. All bowls are female, okay? But they will have different types of rim and all the rest of it, like representing tantric rim, more masculine rim, more feminine rim. So, but today we're concentrating on the Lingam bowl. History, who knows, it goes back into prehistory really. So different types of bowls. This is a kind of a Jambati, Thado Jambati sort of like hybrid. This is from my collection of my favourite bowls. Beautiful Lingam in it. Beautiful navel. So this is called the navel underneath. So we've got this, obviously a result of producing the Lingam. Now, all from India again, usually, but some of them are from places like Nagaland, like this Urna Lingam, which is just the Urna represents wisdom. So this is a slightly different type of Lingam bowl. I'm not sure about this one, guys, whether it represents wisdom or the male element. I tend to think that the Urna Lingams represent wisdom within the feminine bowl. So it could be, this is a different representation of the Lingam, okay? So we're looking at the feminine wisdom in this bowl, rather than male and female together creating positivity. Different types of bowl. Another one from my collection, beautiful Manipuri type, or Assam, from northern India. Beautifully created, very old, absolutely stunning bowl. So these bowls, they weren't created as musical instruments at all. They were more ritual objects. When you think about Nada Yoga, healing, exorcism, I've written down the different things here, guys. Meditation, shamanic, like this ancient shamanic bowl here, another from my collection. It's a little bit corroded, but truly old type. So this shallow shamanic offering bowl would have been used in healing. Now, another thing I want to point out with these bowls, I liken them to light element, okay? So when you play these bowls, they've definitely got a light feeling to them, good, positive, because of the male and female elements mixed together, the combination of the two will produce this great positivity and feeling of light. So in the last episode I talked about the pedestal bowls and how they are water element bowls. The Lingam bowls, no matter what the type, are light element bowls, all except these shamanic bowls, which to me they are, I think they've had multiple uses and they do have a darker energy, okay? So if you're looking for a darker energy bowl for shamanic practices or mixed use, whatever, this is what you want to look for. Don't look for a standard Manipuri Lingam, which is a beautiful object. It's 100% light, positive, and just gorgeous, okay? So you can actually feel, I hope you can see the difference. Not only see the difference, but feel the difference through the video. Because I'm holding these now. This one is colder. It's got a feeling of darkness. This one completely different feel. So we've got like a yin and yang. I'm holding yin and yang here. Although, we got mixing up with male and female again. So the shamanic bowls, definitely a darker energy. We've still got the masculine and feminine, but this one's actually got a male rim. But these are mixed use bowls, guys, What else were they used for? They sound like light, okay? They sound like light. Male and female elements. Some of them very rarely you will find a tantric bowl. Okay, so these ones used in some tantric practices. So you've got the feminine bowl, we've got the masculine element represented by the lingam, and we've got the tantric rim, which represents a child. So you've got the three principles here together. Now, these are great bowls. Probably not the best choice of playing implement, actually. It doesn't matter what video I make, guys, I've always got the wrong sticks. Absolutely superb. So these bowls, next level, if you're looking to further your practice, Lingam bowls, genuine, all these are genuine. There's lots of fakes, there's new ones that are produced. I've got a couple here, brand new ones still being produced. Nothing wrong with them, guys. The antiques have got a better energy. Obviously, they've been used in spiritual practices for a long time. As I was trying to say earlier, they're never made as musical instruments, but they were used to create sound. So when you think of musical instruments in the West, we think of something that makes a note and you put it in a group and it becomes an instrument, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, these were sounded. They're made out of bronze or bell metal. And they were sounded in those practices. These days, Muslims will use these sometimes in their marriage ceremonies. But their use in Hinduism and Buddhism is and Jainism kind of petered off. They're not used in those practices as much. One thing for certain, guys, these were never food bowls. They were ritual objects. I think I've covered everything. Yeah. So price-wise, they're extremely expensive. Some of the larger ones here. This one's actually not too bad. I think it's about 1,300, something like that, you know. This is a big, again, it's a hybrid of, I would call this a Jambati, actually. Yeah. Superior bowl, really, really nice. It's an E3, 166 hertz. Yeah, I think this was 1,300. So, you know, for collectors and investment opportunities, these are actually your best bet because they're so rare now. I haven't got that many in my collection. I've probably got about 30 of my own that I've kept for myself. All of these here, apart from this one of mine. Yeah. So if you know, keep a lookout for these guys. Because they don't go down in price, they go up in price all the time. And they're great for your spiritual practice. Absolutely superb. And this is an E3. You wouldn't think it from such a large bow, but it's got quite a mid frequency. Absolutely superb. These are on the next level, like I was saying, guys. Next level practice, and great for your sound therapy work as well. Let's show you a couple of others I've got. So, what's this one called? Shiva bowl. Oh no, Shakti. It's a Shakti bowl. The battery's just about to run out, guys. Anyway, so I've gone through quickly what the Lingam bowls are about. Oh my goodness. So I'm not very coherent today, I'm afraid. But I might revisit these bowls again in the future. It's a Shakti bowl. I don't believe this is very expensive. It's another E3. It's not for sale anyway. It's one of mine. Here's another one, a beautiful Manipuri. This one is Arabic actually. It's got an Arabic inscription. So this has obviously been used in Islamic practice. So it's probably someone's name, or maybe it was a marriage bowl. Can you see the inscription? Yeah, so a lot of these are inscribed actually. This beautiful cup. This is ancient, guys. This is actually up for sale, I think. Yeah, beautiful cup. Superb. So the lingam, when you hear a lingam bowl, all it means is it's the male element, and historically they were used in light practices for the most part. Apart from the shamanic bowls, which would have had a mixed use, sometimes light, sometimes dark. But it feels to me like, I mean, I've got a few of these, and predominantly they feel quite dark. And they're always really old, guys, you know. And I think that's part of it. Over time, things collect energy, don't they? Depends what you use them for. Well, they definitely collect energy. There you go. We'll end it there. It's been lovely to see you again. I hope to see you on the next episode. I'm not sure when it's going to be. I'm trying to do it weekly. I'll try and do it on the same day. Okay. Bye for now.